It's payday. Payday today.
Oh, whatever would we do without it?
Too early in the morning.
See the maple tree out front? The leaves are changing already.
It's that time of year.
Oh, speaking of leaves, Mike is doing a leaf pressing project for science. Listen, I gotta go get them because I left them up in our room drying in the sun. Could you write a check for Ruby, please? It's payday.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna be late.
No, I'll be right back down.
Okay.
Why didn't someone wake me up? Half the morning's over already.
You want a wake-up call, you asked for it.
All right, any news on Luke?
No, nothing. Well, you know the old saying, no news is good news.
Yeah, well, good, bad, or indifferent, I'll take any news at this point.
I still think you need a raise. You know what's happening with Luke?
Wish I did.
No one knows and no one's saying.
That's a bit of a contradiction. If nobody's saying it, means they know something.
Well, maybe they're not saying anything because they don't know.
What do you?
What do I what?
What do you know?
I don't know anything. All I know is the guy's missing and no one's saying anything about it. They're keeping it a big secret.
Who's no one?
Connie, Robert, those guys, you know.
Great. It sounds like trouble already.
I wouldn't know.
There you go.
Thank you, Ruby. Ruby, there's nobody any closer to Luke than you. Have you heard anything? Any idea?
No, nothing. Maybe he went to visit a sick aunt.
Wait a minute. Correct me if I'm wrong. You are his only aunt, right?
Well, do you remember that bad cold I had a week ago? I think he got lost on the way over.
Seriously?
Seriously, I don't really know. But it's exactly as Blackie said. They're keeping it very secret.
Well, that's Luke. Anything he's involved with seems to be secret.
Yes, it's what's kept my mind racing all these years.
Now, what I don't understand is how he gets involved with all of these predicaments.
That's one thing I can explain. He gets involved because he's looking for it.
Or asking for it, if you talk to some people.
I think he needs it to get his motor going. But one thing we've been grateful for, and he can be grateful for, he's got more lives than a cat.
Well, let's hope so.
Another project saved for science.
All nicely pasted down?
Yeah, you bet. I get 10% of his A or no TV for a week.
Wait. Do you know what they're talking about here? I don't know.
Yes, Mike is pressing leaves for a science project.
Oh, they still do that. I thought they were into computers and visual aids and stuff like that nowadays.
Fortunately, some things are still secret.
Good.
Sweetheart, I think we should get going. Leaves are important, yes they are, but I have a big day at the clinic.
After you.
Okay, y'all have a good day.
You too.
I tell you, those two can be exhausting sometimes.
That's funny. That's exactly what they say about you.
Must run the family then.
Coffee?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Fare without a roller coaster isn't even worth the price of admission.
It's not a fare, it's an expo.
Same dip. You know, people go to those things for the rides. They probably won't even have cotton candy.
Wonderful.
See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know the attitude that you have about this? Well, this whole thing has been designed for adults. And that's not even right. They didn't even think about kids. And the kids are the ones that buy tickets. Seriously. If there are no thrill rides, there'll be no kids. They'll all stay home.
I'm not interested in foreign culture.
They could go to school for that kind of stuff, Jessie. I'm telling you, you guys are late.
We are both well aware of that, Amy.
I saw your door closed this morning, and I figured you were sleeping in, and I thought I should wake you up, and then I thought I would be nice and let you sleep in.
Dearest one, just because the door is closed does not mean that we were asleep.
Well, then...
Amy, think about it.
Yes, and while you're doing that, would you check us both in, please?
Sure.
You want a lunch date? Find me in the clinic.
I will. Bye.
Good morning.
Good morning, Rick. Good morning. Gee, it's awfully early for you after such a late night.
It's this exposition with all the extra people in town filling up the rooms.
Yeah, Steve was just telling me that we had to hire several interpreters to handle all the language problems.
Oh, I think it's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better.
Probably.
Gail, can I talk to you?
Well, sure. I have a minute now.
It's going to take a little longer than that, and I am doing surgery.
Or later then?
In your office?
Sure, Rick. I'll be there. I have a light load today.
Thank you very much.
All right, Gail, let's proceed and see Miss Freeman, and let's hope that she's in a better disposition.